So, the dish what we are going to make today is poutine. Poutine is considered to be the national dish of Canada. It's the most famous comfort food that is available in Canada, which is basically fried potatoes topped with ingredients of your choice. In today's case, we are going to add beef and the lobster, and it's going to be topped off with a gravy, and we also have some cheese curd that is going to be added, and a parsley for garnish. And we are going to make this gravy with maple syrup. So it's mildew and maple syrup for the gravy. Okay, so for the poutine, the main important thing is the potatoes. So first we need to slice these potatoes into like quite thick, like a French fries. So we cut them lengthwise, like so, and then into stripes. Not too thin, not too thick, so that they evenly cook. We need to blanch them first, and then we are going to fry it. So, in that way. Poutine, we start by blanching our potatoes. The water is nice and boiling, so we just start to put in the potatoes. The water is already salted, and we just blanch them until they are like not soft, but for like 5 minutes. So, for the poutine, we are going to prepare the gravy. So that's basic veal jus, reduced veal stock, and now once this heats up, we are going to add some butter and a bit of maple syrup. Butter, I'm going to add it now slowly. I don't want to overheat it, so nice and slow. Let it get incorporated in butter, and a bit of maple. More butter, more tastier. So once that is nice and warm, just take it off the stove. You don't want to overheat it and turn the butter into clarified butter. So just keep the thickness, just like that. And we'll take it off the oven. So now, after blanching, it has sat for like 2 minutes. Now we are going to throw it in the oil. Make sure the oil is nice and hot. So we want a crispy outer layer and a very creamy inside layer, very soft potato inside. So some pepper, a bit of salt, and a bit of paprika. So now we start with our Canadian lobster, right? That part is gone, and now we have to break through. Taking a knife. Okay. So let's start poaching our lobster. So for the poaching liquid, we just have some water. We're going to add a tablespoon of butter, a bit of thyme, some lemon juice, salt, and pepper. So once all these are like incorporated, we slowly add our lobster claw and the tail and the small piece, and we just gently poach them. Leave it there for a while. Covered. Let's wait. So there we go. Our poached lobster is ready. We are going to just transfer it onto a plate like that. So for the steak, we start with basic seasoning. We just add a bit of salt and then a bit of pepper, both ways. And now we start searing our beef. So we pour in a bit of olive oil, some butter, add some crushed garlic and some fresh thyme. You start to put in your steak. Nice and easy. Medium rare. Looks much better and does justice to this kind of beef. So now we are going to see. We have a nice crispy color, nice golden. Now we are going to take our steak. We are going to leave it in the oven. A bit of herbs, a bit of garlic. Now we'll leave him in the oven. Now it goes into the oven for like 5 minutes. So now let's start grilling the lobster a bit, just to give our outer coat. So we have thrown in some butter, a touch of olive oil so that the butter doesn't burn. Right into the butter and olive oil. Parsley. Salt. And that's it. We don't want to overcook your lobster, so we'll be taking it out now. So now we are going to slice our beef. Make sure it's in nice thin slices. It's like perfect medium. So we're going to slice it into like thin strips. Now we are finishing off with our protein. So first we arrange our fried potatoes. Here, plate. We are serving it in a bowl because there's a lot of gravy and it doesn't look that great on a plate. So we have put like half of the potatoes there. Now we are going to add a steak, piece, a lobster, again a steak, some lobster, and now we add the cheese curd, which is very important in our cooking. We add it like everywhere. It should be like once we pour the gravy, it should top up evenly. So there. And now we add gravy to the chicken. A bit more of potatoes. Bit of lemon zest. Bit of chopped parsley for the garnish. And a bit more of gravy on the sides. So that's our final dish, poutine. Once it's finished, it looks a bit messy, but that's the most famous snack in Canada. One of the national dishes, for example.